Yeah, hi there, it's Nick here yet again. I'm not really talking about anything at all today, I'm not even talking about something important, I'm just gonna talk. I mean, Venom Fang X is still on YouTube, he's still doing his lovely little videos, and, I did this random search for Venom Fang X, and I found this one video from this guy who was leaving a message to Venom Fang X saying, don't worry about what those nasty atheists say, you're doing what's right, you're defending the Lord, you're defending the religion. And my heart sank. It really did sink. To think that there's, obviously he's got 20,000 subscribers or however many it is, and that's terrifying. Because his views are not just the political right, they're beyond that, it's not Christianity anymore, it's not a fun little religion, it's not a situation of, everyone should have the freedom to be able to believe what they want, his views are extremely political. And that's bad. Now he's doing some videos about messianic stuff, say the Old Testament, prophecies in the Old Testament. But if people read that stuff, watch that stuff without thinking about it, it's bad, really bad. And all of these ideas about intelligent design. The most intelligently designed thing about my body is that my arms are long enough to reach my cock. Seriously, that's what I call intelligent design. If you need to, you need to. Alright, obviously in the right place and the right time, but if you need to, you need to. Women have hormone replacement therapy. Men don't need to take chemicals. It's that simple. I find this creationist debate stuff terrifying, because not only those views ancient, but these Christian views are in fact very pre-Christian. They're not monotheistic, they are less than and lower than those of paganism, substantially. What I want you guys to do is to ask me questions now. I'm afraid that I'm going to go over old ground. I'm afraid I'm going to carry on repeating myself, and that would be, not very happy. I know, I could try and turn myself into a prophet from the flying spaghetti monster if you wanted me to, but I don't think that would be a good idea, because, every time I try and do a video that's something I don't believe in, I cringe. I really cringe inside me, So God knows how Shaw and Venom Fang X can carry on doing all this lying, cheating, stealing, evil crap and actually sleep well at night. He is a lying. We've got evidence on video of him lying. We've got evidence on video of him being deceptive. We've got evidence on video of him suggesting that he's got foreknowledge of World War III. All of the evidence points to the fact that if Sean is not actually the devil himself, then he's working for the devil himself. In the Christian sense, of course. If you are a devil worshipper, and you're happy with it, and you're a good moral person, and carry on doing it. I personally don't care anymore. I've experienced so many different ideas out there. It's just, oh God. I'm glad to be me. Alright, I'm screwed up enough and twisted enough to be normal, okay? Within certain limits. But there's so many people out there who just fucking posting shit without thinking. Not all of my arguments are all that good, I know that. But most of them are pretty fucking hot, I'll tell you that for nothing. And there's so few, this is one of the problems with the religious world, is that there's so much of it which is so unproven, so weird and so woolly. that anyone can make stuff up and pretend that they're sort of righteous and holy, which is stupid and not what religion should be used for. And the problem with the New Age world is that so much is unknown. You could suddenly become, a god of the New Age if you really wanted to, by perpetually talking shit loud enough and passionately enough with enough electronic marketing to be able to get people not only to subscribe but also psychologically buy your shit and be convinced that you are, the son of God, or, the next Gautama Buddha, or... It's actually possible to do that. But if you've got just a single cell in your body which is even remotely moral or decent or, appropriate, you would never sleep at night if you were like that. You would seriously never sleep at night. So all the people who are doing that, they're obviously either chronic insomniacs and they're going still further and further more fucking insane because they haven't had any sleep in about 35 fucking years. I mean, I go through periods of insomnia, but that's because, I've got health problems which give me periods of insomnia. It's not a question of, I'm the most evil person in the whole wide world, therefore I can't ever sleep. I've done a lot of wrong things in my life, a lot of very, very sick, twisted, wrong things. But, I got better because there's this thing called progress, and that progress comes with the help of spirituality, as well as with reading and studying and learning and challenging your own ideas, and that's where all the important stuff in life comes from, just sort of challenging yourself. But if you were to just take some of the people we have on this wonderful site, do they actually do that? The short answer there would be basically no. It's I have beliefs, but this is what I believe. And it's for some reason, you're not allowed to turn around to someone who's got a belief and say, you're wrong. It's written in our society that these people, there's such a thing as freedom of religion, which means to say you can't turn around to someone and say that you're doing something wrong there. I mean, what kind of sick society has turned liberal views into this massive screen of censorship up in the sky that we're not allowed to blaspheme against? Because, that's wrong. I mean, obviously I come from a New Agey type background because that's where I've been, that's what I've done, and I'm not totally proud of that because within the New Age world, language is not used properly. That's its main problem, and there's beliefs which come out of misinterpretations of language which has already been used badly. And there's fuck all people in the New Age world who are actually capable of expressing an intelligent concept in great detail and the rationale behind it. I mean, there is nothing wrong with someone being a creationist so long as they can say, this is a belief, it is not knowledge, I cannot accept it as knowledge, but it is a belief which not only justifies my religion, but also enables me to have greater faith and to be able to get on in life much more calmly and efficiently than before. That would be acceptable. But here, on YouTube, do the people who are creationists actually say that or do that? No. They say, I know this. The word knowledge in biblical terms means a state of unity, akin to sexual unity. But it's a unity of a concept with the individual. But these religious people say, I know, as if they know it because they've read it in a really important textbook. Or they've studied the whole forces of nature, they've done thousands and thousands of experiments, and using rational, intelligent, objective, scientific methodology have therefore proven it. But they've only proven it through misunderstanding language and ideas and thoughts and feelings, which means they haven't understood, therefore they don't know, they have just lied to themselves to the point whereby they can believe something and believe that what they believe is real. It's called being fucking deluded. And it makes me feel so bloody ill. It really does. Anyway, Nick Dutch, sorry about the rant, but I had to get it out of my system somehow. I get like that sometimes, just don't worry about it. That's just me, that's just the way I am. Good fortune, God bless. Sleep tight. Bye for now.